Hello kids, let's start with the next exercise 6b, and I hope that you have done the homework questions of exercise 6a. Okay, so let's begin with the 6b here. First question is, use the number line and add the following integers. So here we have to use the number line to do these questions. Let me pick the first question, 8 plus minus 5. So what I'm going to do here is, I'm going to draw, I'm going to draw a number line first. Okay, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. These points should be equidistant when you are making them with the help of scale. Okay, and now it is minus 1 here, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6, minus 7, minus 8, minus 9. Let me extend it to minus 10. Okay, so this is the number line, and we are going to use this number line to do the given questions here. Okay, so first we have 8 plus minus 5. So our starting number is 8. To this 8, we are adding minus 5. That means we are going in the opposite directions. We are taking 5 steps in opposite directions. So starting from 8, we have 1 step, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So after taking minus 5 steps from 8, we get 3. Okay, so answer of 8 plus minus 5 using number line is 3. We have done the same questions in NCERT, and we know that if minus is given to us, that means we have to move in the backward direction. If plus is given to us, then we have to move in the forward direction. Same thing we have used here. We have started from 8 and then we are adding. So that means we are moving. Where? In the opposite direction, because minus is there. And how many steps? 5 steps. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we are reaching to 3. So the answer is plus 3 here. Okay. Similarly, let me pick question number 5 here. So in question number 5, we have minus 3 and minus 8. That means we are starting from minus 3, which is here, and we are taking 8 steps in the negative direction. That means we are moving backwards. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So here it will be, I'm extending this line, minus 11. So after taking the 8 steps in the opposite direction, in the backward direction, we are getting minus 11. We are reaching to minus 11. So this is our answer. Okay. Similarly, we have to do the other given questions also. I'm picking one more question and rest of the questions are homework for you. I'm picking the last part. So what we have here, we have 5. To this 5, we have to add minus 2 and then minus 6. So let me erase what we have done here first so that we can do it more easily. Okay, otherwise it will create unnecessary confusion for us. So let me again do this. But kids, when you're doing it in your notebook, every time you have to create a new number line. Okay. Next, what we have is starting point is 5. That means plus 5. So we are starting from here, and first we are taking 2 steps back. That means 1 step and 2 steps. So after taking 2 steps, we have reached to 3. Okay. And now after here, when we reach to 3, again we are taking 6 steps backwards. So that means from here we are going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we are reaching to minus 3. We are reaching to minus 3 here. This is the answer. So I hope you have understood. First, we are taking 2 steps backward using this minus 2, and then for this minus 6, we are taking 6 more steps backward, and we have reached to this point. Okay, we are at minus 3 now. So similarly, kids, you have to do the other questions as well. Okay. And now let us move to the next question, fill in the blanks. Okay. And this fill in the blanks, you can either do by using the number line, or you can straight away do these, because we have done the NCERT questions now and we know that how we have to use the subtraction, addition and multiplication operators in the questions. Okay, so let me pick two parts of question number 2. I'm taking fifth part, and sixth is also similar, so I'm taking third and fifth. Okay, so let us move to third. This is -9 plus 16. This is very much easy. We have to add 16 to -9, or if we take the number line, then -9 is the starting point and we are making a movement of 16 steps over it. So we have to see that where we are reaching here. Okay, so and with the simple addition subtraction, you can get the answer here. It will be 16. You can also write this as 16 minus 9. Okay, and 16 minus 9, with 16 minus 9 you will get 7 here. Answer is 7 and it will be plus 7. Okay, similarly we can do fifth question, where we have 8 plus -17. That is, our starting point is 8 and we are taking 17 backward steps. Okay, this is one way on number line. In the second way, using the operators, we have learned that if we have plus and minus in multiplication, that is plus multiply by minus sign, we will always get a minus sign, right? So if we solve this part, we will get 8 minus 17, and 8 minus 17 will give us 9 here. And which 9? The bigger number sign. So this is -9. So we can also do this by this method. Next question is simple addition. So, okay, the rest parts, kids, in red I am mentioning them, they are homework. Question third also is a complete homework for you. This is nothing. What we are doing here is, I'm telling you on the basis of operations. So we have to add. What we have to add? We have to add the two numbers, -365, -187. Just one example I'm giving you. We have to add these two numbers. So when we have to add two negative numbers, we will always get a negative number in the answer. So it will be minus and then simple addition. 7 plus 5 is 12, 8 plus 6 14 plus 1 15, 3 4 5. So this is -552. In the last class also, I have revised the addition and subtraction operators. This is same. What we are doing, to a negative number, we are adding another negative number. So the answer will always be a negative number. Okay. So if you see all these questions, we have to do the same thing here. All the questions given to us, they are negative numbers. Both the numbers are negative and we have to add them. So when we add the two negative numbers, the answer will always be a negative number. Okay. This is how we have to do the question number 3. Now, we have to simplify. Simplify means it can be addition, subtraction, then it can also involve the multiplication of the operators. Okay, the positive and the negative sign, the plus and the minus sign. So let us do this. Let me erase this. Let us pick the very first question number 4 here in simplification. So what we have here is -257. So to this -257, we are adding 421. Okay. Using number line, we can say we are moving to right direction starting from this number. So how we can solve? This is simple subtraction. Okay. So 421 from this number, we are subtracting 257. So 11 minus 7 is 4 and 1 is left over. 11 minus 5 is 6 and then 3 minus 2 is 1. So our answer will be in positive. Why? Because the bigger number is plus. So answer is plus 164 here. Similarly, we can do other questions. Question number 5, kids, just see in question number 5, we have 1001 plus to this number we are adding minus 235. Again, we have two methods to do it. We can take 1001 as the starting point and we are moving backwards how many steps? 235 steps. Okay, so we can simply subtract them to get the answer here. Okay, this is method 1. And what is the second method? Second method is 1001 and then we have plus operator and then this multiply and minus operator. So when plus operator is multiplied with negative minus operator, we will always get minus operator. So this whole will turn to 1001 minus 235. Again, simplify this and we will get the answer. So likewise kids, we have these questions. So they are very easy. We have already done these questions. Now also we have covered and in NCERT we have also covered them. Same thing you have to do everywhere. Okay. So all this part starting from 4th we have done, starting from 5th till 12th, 13th is a homework. This all is a homework. Next, question number 14. What we have to do? We have to write the successor of the numbers. What is successor? Means the very next number. So if any number is given to us, we have to add 1 to it to get the next number. So what is the successor of 101? It is 102. Next number. 69, 70. Minus 5. So minus 5 successor will be add 1 to it. So when we are going to add minus 1 plus 1 to minus 5, we will get minus 4 here. So this is the successor, the next number, the next bigger number. Okay. Minus 99, what will be the successor? Again, minus 99 plus 1, it will be minus 98. And here, minus 200 plus 1, when we are going to add it, we will get minus 199. So if you see, we are moving, it's a successor, the next number, we are moving in the right direction. Okay. Next, the last one is minus 13. So to 1 we are adding, we will get minus 12. This is how we have to find the successors. Next, we have find the additive inverse. We have done the additive inverse, kids. What is additive inverse? It is the other number of the zero pair. That means minus 12. If I have minus 12 as in first part, the additive inverse will be plus 12. For 27, it will be minus 27. For minus 101, it is plus 101. Always mention the signs if a sign is given in the question. For 1054, it will be minus 1054. For minus 83, it will be plus 83. Okay. For 0, it is 0. No positive, no negative sign with zeros. Okay. Next, we have simplification. So, this is good. Let us pick the simplification now. Again, we have 4 parts to it, and let me do 2 parts for you, and other 2 parts you can do as a homework. So, I'm picking this question number 15 here. Okay, so let's do the question. Sorry, it is question number 16. Let's do the A part. So A part we have minus 8. To this minus 8 we are adding 12 and then minus 16 plus 5. Okay, so if we see this mathematically, this is very easy. We have a set of negative numbers. Let us do one thing. Let us keep them together. So minus 8 plus minus 16 together we are keeping, and then 12 plus 5 we are keeping. Okay, so what we can do, we can add them. If we are adding a negative number to a negative number, we will get a negative number. This we have done. So minus 8 plus minus 16 will give us minus 24. Plus, this plus I am writing here. Okay, and then 12 plus 5. This is 17. So we have minus 24 plus 17. If we will solve this, we will get 24 minus 17, which is 7. But it will have a negative sign. Why? Because we have The bigger number here is minus 24, which has negative sign. So the answer will also have a negative sign. Okay, this is one way to do it. Second way is, you can see this, we are starting from minus 8. From minus 8, we are taking 12 steps ahead. When we will reach to 12, after 12 steps, we are taking minus 16 steps backward. And when we will reach to that number, we are again taking plus 5 steps. We can also do them using a number line, but if it is not mentioned that how we have to simplify it, this is the best method to do it. Okay, that keep the negative numbers together and positive numbers together and then solve them. Okay, so we have done the first question here. Also, let me pick the fourth question for you. So what we have here is minus 598, this number. To this we are adding 956, which is also a positive number. To this we are adding a negative number minus 48 plus 44 and then minus 4. So what we'll do, let us take this minus 598, minus 48 and minus 4 together. Okay, we had three negative numbers and we have kept them together. Now rest of the numbers are positive. They are 956 plus 44. Okay, now what we are going to do, we are adding three negatives here. Okay, these three negatives, so answer will always be also be negative here. Let us add them. 48 plus 4 will give us 52. So to 598 we are adding 52. 8 plus 2 is 10, 15 and 6. So we have minus 650 here. To this we are adding these two numbers. 956 plus 44. We can straight away do this. This is 6 plus 4, 10. 5 plus 4, 9 plus 1, 10. And 10, 1000. Okay. So 1000, we have got 1000 in positive and 650 as a negative number here. Okay. So what we are going to do, from this 1000, we are subtracting minus 650. And when we are doing this, what we will get, this is 0. 10 minus 5 is 5. 9 minus 6 is 3. We will get 350. Okay. So our answer is 350 here. This is answer and this is in positive. This is the positive number we are getting here. This is how we have to do these questions. The rest of the questions, kids, you can pick them. Okay. Now we have question number 17. Let us do question number 17 now. Question number 17, first part is, find an integer n. We have to find the value of n in every case, where n plus 6 is equal to 0. Okay, this is very easy. We know that if we have to find the value of something, we can keep one thing here and we can move the another number to the right side of 0. So whenever we are moving the number to the right of the 0, we are getting 0 minus 6. So the answer is minus 6 here. Okay, this is how we can do this question. Also, there is another way. We know that what number should we add to 6 to make it 0. So this is minus 6 only. If we add minus 6 to 6, it will become 0. Because minus 6 and 6 together, they make a 0 pair. Okay. Similarly, if we go to the second question, we have 8 plus n is equal to 0. We have to find the value of n. We will keep n here and we will move this 8 to the right. So it will become 0 minus 8. So the answer is minus 8. Similarly, n plus minus 4 we can do when we will move it to right. It will become plus 4. So the value of n will be plus 4 here. And here we have to find the value of n again. We will move it to right. We will get plus 11. So value will be plus 11 here. This is how we have to do this question. Next, kids, what we have to complete the given table below. This is a table given to us where we have numbers in the row and in the column. And the operation the operator we have to use is positive operator. Now let us see that how we have to fill it. I'm going to fill one row and one column for you, and rest are homework. Okay, so let us do how we have to do. To this minus 3 we have to add minus 3. Like we have minus 3 here, this one. To this we have to add this minus 3. This is cross. So minus 3 plus minus 3 will become minus 6. We have to write minus 6 here. Okay. Similarly, next one, minus 3 to this minus 3, we have to add minus 2 now. Minus 3 add minus 2. This will be minus 5. So we will write minus 5 here. Now minus 3 plus minus 1, minus 4. Minus 3 plus 0, minus 3 only. Okay. Next, minus 3 plus 1. So when we will add plus 1 to minus 3, it will become minus 2. Minus 2 here. And then minus 3 plus 2, it will become minus 1. Minus 3 plus 3 is 0. So this is how we have to fill this. Okay. So you can fill all the rows like this. Now in the second row, we have to start with minus 2. So starting from this minus 2, again the same thing. You have to add minus 3 to it. So it will become minus 5. So we'll have minus 5 here. Similarly, kids, you have to fill this whole data. Okay, this is easy. Next, last question of this exercise, we have true and false. Let's do this quickly. First is the sum of two negative integers is always negative. This we know, this we have seen many times, and this is also one of the examples that the sum of two negative integer will always be a negative integer. Next, sum of a negative integer and a positive integer will always be a negative integer. This is not true because one example is here where we have a negative integer and positive integer, we are getting minus 2. Next example, we can have such that we have minus 3 and to this I am adding 6, which is a bigger number. So this is not true in every case. Here we will get a positive number. Okay, so this is not true in every case. Now, sum of an integer and its negative is 0. This we know that if I am adding 7 and minus 7, the answer will be 0. It's a 0 pair. So the sum of an integer, any integer, if I'm taking 9 and if I'm adding it to its negative, 9 plus minus 9, it will always give us 0. True. Sum of three different integers can never be 0. So what it is saying is if we take three different negative integers. So let us try, let us take one example and see if the sum is 0 or not. Okay, so I'm taking minus 1, I'm taking adding minus sum of three different integers. Okay, minus 1 and then I'm taking this and then taking this. These three are different, but the answer is 0. So it is possible in this case. Now, sum of a number and its opposite is 0. This is same as question number 3rd. This is also true. So kids, this exercise is completed and you have a homework to do. Please do these questions and I will see you all in the next class now. Thank you.